Power isn't always loud. It doesn't always come with a crown, a title, or a sword. Sometimes, it moves in shadows, calculates in silence, and smiles while watching you fall. This is Machiavellianism, a mindset, a weapon, and a game plan. It doesn't seek approval, it seeks control. Welcome to the Dark Persuader. What is Machiavellianism? It's not about violence or chaos, it's about strategy. Cold, calculated manipulation for power and self-interest. Named after Niccolo Machiavelli, a 16th century philosopher, Machiavellians lie and deceive to get ahead. They manipulate without guilt, exploit relationships for advantage, value results over ethics. To them, the world is a chessboard, and people, just pieces. Ever heard of Machiavelli's The Prince? Written in 1513, it was banned and feared. Why? It didn't preach morality, it preached power. Quotes like, "It is better to be feared than loved," and "the ends justify the means." These ideas were revolutionary and terrifying. To Machiavelli, morality was a weakness. He believed people were self-serving. Rulers shouldn't aim to be good, but to win. Modern psychology turned this into a personality trait. In the shadows, they plan. Machiavellians, masters of manipulation, cunning, strategic, emotionally detached. They don't act on impulse, unlike psychopaths. Instead, they play the long game, using people as tools, avoiding emotional ties. Distrustful by nature, they keep secrets close. Measured by the Mach 4 scale, they're the silent puppet masters, pulling strings, never revealing their hand. You've seen them before. Maybe you've worked for one, dated one, or followed one online. The boss who takes credit for your work, then pretends to mentor you. The friend who subtly controls who you date, where you go, what you feel. The politician who smiles on stage and schemes off camera. The partner who guilt trips you while playing the victim. They are not necessarily violent. They are social predators who exploit, charm, and deceive with precision. They don't lash out, they outthink. Machiavellians have an arsenal. Let's break it down. Deception. They lie, twist facts, and present false choices to get what they want. Emotional detachment. They never show real vulnerability. They study your emotions, but rarely feel their own. Calculated charm. They mirror your desires, your values, until you trust them. Divide and conquer. They create divisions, subtly turning people against each other to stay on top. Delayed strategy. They don't need to win now. They plant seeds today and harvest control later. To them, time is a weapon. While others react, they calculate. Machiavellians in relationships don't love in the traditional sense. They leverage. They study what makes you feel special, then use it as currency. They may seem romantic, but only as long as it benefits them. They isolate you emotionally, but never overtly. They use guilt, silence, flattery, and fear to mold your behavior. You'll feel lucky to have them until you realize you're dancing in a web of control. And when they're done, they don't rage. They vanish. Clean, cold, gone. Dive into the dark triad. Machiavellians, psychopaths, narcissists. Narcissists crave admiration. Psychopaths lack emotion and impulse control. Machiavellians manipulate with patience. In simple terms, the narcissist wants to be seen. The psychopath wants to win fast. The Machiavellian wants to control the board. Quietly, slowly, completely. They don't need the spotlight. They'd rather pull the strings behind it. Ever wondered if you can outsmart a Machiavellian? They hide their weaknesses, but they're there. Spotting one is key. Watch for subtle manipulation. Are your emotions being steered? Who benefits from your choices? Don't over-explain. They twist your words. Stay calm, stay vague. Set firm boundaries. They test and erode limits. Avoid ego traps. Compliments might be control tactics. Stay unpredictable. Chaos throws them off. Remember, they play the long game. Play it too, and you might just win. Can they change? Unlike psychopaths, Machiavellians aren't emotionless. They just believe emotions are weaknesses to be managed. Could they change? Technically, yes, but few do. Because Machiavellianism works. It gets results. Power, influence, respect, and the system rarely punishes them for it. So don't expect remorse, expect strategy. Machiavellians don't act out of passion. They act out of purpose. They don't scream, they whisper, they don't demand power, they take it quietly. And when the dust settles, you'll wonder how you lost to someone who never even raised their voice. This is the Dark Persuader. And remember, power favors the prepared. Control belongs to the calm. And those who understand the game can never be truly played. Until next time, master your mind or be mastered by theirs. Thanks for watching. See you soon.